Hi, hello there. We're back in the Forever world, and I am enchanting some diamond pickaxes to go down mining because I need to get more tough. As I'm starting to build up the thing in the middle, which I still don't know what I'm gonna call. It's probably gonna be called the tower. That's usually my naming scheme because I'm very uncreative. But today I do need to finish a bit of that tower because I am in dire need of storage right now. I'm kind of keeping everything I own in 3 double chests in my house, and it's very unorganized, and I'm not enjoying it. So I'm gonna venture down here with a sword that is about to die, and pickaxe, and hope for the best. Do we have tough anywhere near? There's an enderman over there. Ooh, that's interesting. And there's a creeper. Hello. There's actually tough right there. I think I'm gonna mine this. And the baby zombie, you're fast. Hi there. Hello. You're dead. He was very small. But today is episode 5. We are closing up on 60 days in this world because I keep forgetting to turn off the world whenever I leave my computer. Oh well, that's okay. Zombies, man, they see you from so far away on hard mode. It's wild. But I feel like we are doing pretty well so far. We have an iron farm, which is nice. We have a house. What more can you ask? We actually have a zombie farm as well, which is why I don't like these guys coming, because I don't need to kill zombies right now. Well, there's so many of them. I just want to mine some tough, man. This is some tough stuff. I just want to just die. Oh, yeah. Also, I'm going to try and get a horse today. I talked about that at the end of the last episode, but I couldn't find my saddles, which makes sense because they were in the fishing chest and not the other chests. I'm just going to run out of here. I'm going to, you know, a stack's going to have to do for now. My sword broke, so this isn't really ideal. Also, the question of the day is going to be, are elytras fun for gameplay quality? That's a long question. Personally, I don't think so. I think elytras are kind of boring. It makes things too easy. And also, just the existence of elytras basically means that horses and minecarts are completely useless. Which is why we're waiting a while before we go to the end, because I want to utilize other transportation methods. Which I never usually do. It'd be fun to just do something different for once. But so my plan for this area is to build up the floor here, go to the second story, and that's where we're going to start having our chests for storage. Probably going to do the second floor in a different block. However, I haven't really decided yet. I was thinking about calcite, but also calcite's kind of a rare material, so diorite might be better. We could go for polished diorite, if I really want to go for that bird poop look. Or maybe, you know what? Actually, copper. We could do copper and we could let it weather and have like dope looking green builds. Because that would also mean that, you know, over the episodes, the build is going to change a tiny bit, which means I don't have to put as much effort into making the world change because it's just going to change itself. Oh my god, I'm a genius. That does mean that we need to do a lot of smelting though. I have like no copper. I'm going to have to do mining as well. But we can start by putting these 5 blocks down. And also, you might have noticed I'm actually playing on Swedish now. I've changed my language. Why? Well, because Swedish is obviously a superior language in every single way. Why would I play in English when I can have the language of my king? And my king is awesome. You guys should look up the Swedish king. He is... he's a character. Let me tell you that. I've hated a lot of on copper in the past, but at the very least, if you want to build with metal, it's a pretty readily available material. Unfortunately, I don't have fortune. Fortune would have been nice for this. And I don't really have a smelting system, and I have no coal. Speaking of coal, look at that. There's coal. Again, should have had a fortune for that. That would have been nice. Mining to me is one of those experiences that is like, it's cathartic. I think that's the right word. Cathartic experience. It's just so relaxing and soothing. Like, my stress just disappears from my body. Never mind the fact that I'm sitting here shaking my leg right now like an absolute maniac because I'm stressed. But the stress usually dissipates away from my body like a heat pipe from a CPU. There's a skeleton here. Hello. That does cause stress. Oh, you're down there. I don't care about that. It brings back childhood memories of just sitting here and mining. Super nice. Let me get this coal. Fortune or not, honestly, getting coal, copper is so easy. Like, actually stupidly easy. I've been here for a couple of minutes. I mean, you can see my pickaxe hasn't even moved, really. And I'm on, what, like 5 stacks? 6 stacks. That's 6 stacks. Huge. That's a creeper coming right down into my hole. Hello! no! I have no idea where I were. I mean, I know roughly what direction I was going, because I went in the cave, and then I went right, and then I went in the ravine, which also went this way, so it should be over here. Oh my god, why? And I swear, I'm gonna run over there, and there's gonna be another creeper, and it's gonna drop down on me, and it's gonna explode my items. So there should be, like, a very steep hole somewhere. That's not steep enough. And yes, I am aware that there is a spider following me very closely. Skeleton! Whoop! How am I ever gonna find this? Like, actually, how will I ever find this? It's not there. Why am I doing this at night? Why am I doing this at night? There's a hole here. Nope. Oh, skeleton. I'm getting stressed. I don't want to lose. Oh, look at that. There's my items. I found them. Oh! Oh, I'm about to die. Oh, good God. This is not ideal. Oh my God. I have like no food left either. Let me just do that, Actually, no, I had a lot of food. Never mind. You know what? I was scared for no reason. I got all my things. That should be all of it. I lost a lot of experience. That's fine. We have an XP grinder. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. This is exactly why we always stay at home. Never leave the house. Oh, that's a lot of iron. Never leave the house. You will die. I am gonna need so much copper, though. I want to build like a copper dome above this floor as well. But this is gonna be the storage floor, so I'm gonna build towards the middle, and I'm gonna have like valuables in the middle, I think. And it will have 4 towers for like cobblestone, dirt, deep slate, and something else that I want to store a lot of. I have this all planned out. Trust in the process. Thank you very much. Also, I'm recording this about 1 hour after the last episode went out, and or 2 episodes ago. Episode 3, I think. And still, the support coming in is overwhelmingly positive. I am so happy. Like, I'm genuinely overwhelmed by joy right now. It's so much fun that I get to do something that I enjoy, and people seem to reciprocate and enjoy it as well, which is nice. So I just had a really dumb but also really smart idea. We have this trial chamber down here, which has 3 tough bricks. I think they're called bricks. It's hard to tell in Swedish because I really don't understand this language, even though I speak it. And we also have 3 copper. Now I think it's waxed copper. Yes, it is waxed, but that's fine. I mean, we can just unwax it whenever we need to. The one scary thing is that there are things spawning down here. I have 1 bow. I'm gonna bonk him on the head. Bonk! I missed. I missed both of them. Alright. But you know what? I ain't one to say no to 3 resources. I'm just gonna take all of this. This is actually super handy. I mean, the tough is fine. It's good and all. But, like, having 3 copper is wild. I mean, except for the getting shot part. That's less nice. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Hello. I wonder if maybe I can dig my way into... Because there should be a room that has, like, beds and a barrel, I think? That has a tiny bit of loot. Now, I'm not going to be able to get the trial loot, right? Because I actually need to kill all of these guys for that. Stop shooting me! Stop shooting me. That's very unkind of you, sir. Thank you. Because this looks like it should lead into another room, right? Because there are lamps. Oh, wait, is that the loot thing? Oh, look at that, that's the loot thing. It's the, what's the block thing? A vault, it's a vault. But I mean, I've actually only ever been inside one of these, like, once, a while ago when they came out. So, I don't know where I'm supposed to go to get that thing. I'll just stay here with my copper for now, this is fine. I'm also not gonna try my luck. I'm gonna take what I can get and I'm gonna skedaddle. Obviously, this isn't gonna get finished today, because it's a lot of work to do. But if I can get somewhere with it, that'll be fine. I'm gonna make sure that this thing in the middle is open. That's gonna be the valuables chest, probably. Maybe a barrel. A barrel would look nicer, I think. Anyways, let's just... Oh, that's already oxidized. Would you look at that? The little boy, he oxidized, I think. No, it was just the angle. Never mind. I get so excited over the little things. And then, you know, there's no point in getting excited because it didn't even happen. Oh well. It might actually just to save on copper be worth to not do all of it with copper. And I'll just like fill in these triangles up here with tough. That's probably about a wise decision. That's probably a good decision. The question is though, because I don't really want to use the bricks for that. because everything is just going to be very bricky. I want to use the polished stuff, which means I actually have to manually go mine it, which was the thing I was trying to avoid. But oh well, I don't really have a choice. So this should be enough, I think. I mean, 3 stacks is not a lot, but it's also quite a lot. I should also remove these. These are, in fact, not needed. Thank you very much. Just lighten the economical load on my shoulders right now of having to use copper. I mean, imagine in real life. I don't know what the kilo price for copper is right now. It's probably pretty high, as it's a, you know, it's a useful thing. But, like, that's a cubic meter of copper, every single one of those. That is millions and millions of dollars worth of copper right here. So, you know, yeah, I'm balling. I'm rich. I'm probably gonna make this staircase go both ways. Is that gonna look good? That might look good. We'll try that. See, that's the beautiful thing about a world like... Beautiful thing about a world like this. If I do something wrong, it doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah, I could fix it, but also I could just do it, like, in the next build. I'll just make another one. It's fine. So we'll do that, and then we'll do this side. Yeah, okay, never mind. This is not gonna work. I mean, it technically does work, but I forgot that we're doing this on, like, the center. It should have been 1 block that way, which I could still do. But you know what? I'm fine with the stairs being like this. I think this works. It looks decent enough, and it also leaves this area a bit less cluttered. For the floor, I have a plan that I'm gonna enact. It's gonna take a while, though. I need to gather some resources for that. It's part of a farm that I want to make. Inspired actually by a video I was watching that's very, very old from a Swedish Minecraft YouTuber called Stamsite, from his old, well, not old Let's Play series, but the old part of his Let's Play series. The whole thing with the Forever World is something that Stamsite knows very well. So he has this multiplayer server for him and his friends, right? And it's been running since early 2011. Same world, same server, same people. It might be the most insane world file I've ever seen. Not in terms of just, like, size, like bit size. It's just, they've done so much. It's wild. I wish I had that. I wish I had some people to play with that I've been playing with for 10 years and just done stuff. Things to remember, nostalgia. Anyways, so towers. I'm thinking 1 tower on each side. Because that's the simple way to do it. And then I don't have to do, like, diagonals and stuff. Or maybe we could do... We could do... no. We're doing it here. It's going to be here. We're going to do 3, 4, 5. So just slightly less than the radius of this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to take up the entire thing. That is not going to work. Actually, no. You know what? We could do this. So 5 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. And we'll do, like, rectangles. Because, you know, you can still use the staircase here. You'll get up. And then we'll just have this be open. And then we'll do, like, quarter domes between. Because that's going to be cheaper on copper again. Also, I love how perfectly centered this is with the mob farm. Because that means that this gets shadow. It's so good. It's so good. It's so cinematic. Peak cinema. Martin Scorsese can go to jump in a lake. I don't know. You know what? Actually, I think my building is more genius than I thought. Because these little sections and, like, the towers are going to be perfect to put my enchanting table in. Like, literally perfect. As you run in, you go up the stairs, and then right over here, we're going to have enchanting. Like that, and then bookshelves. And then we're just going to fill this in with copper. That's supposed to be stairs. Okay, so we need, like, 6 blocks, 1, and then another, whatever. Like, 18. 18, that's math. It's actually 12. I mean, then there's the question of design. So, I'm thinking, like, 3... 4 tall here, but yeah, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 4 blocks tall of the bricks, and then we'll do some sort of, like, pattern inset into the wall. It's kind of like a church window, but it's not gonna be a church window because I don't want to do a church window because that's stupid and basic and boring. I would never be basic and boring. I would never be basic and boring, obviously. Completely unique designs. No one's even thought of them before. And then we'll do another block here. Actually, we could go for polished andesite just to get, like... I think that works. I think that works. It's very contrasty with this, but it's still kind of in that grayish area, just a little less green. Now it's really just a question of collecting enough tuff and collecting enough andesite to make it happen. And also copper. Man, I need to do a lot of mining. Well, I guess I'm gonna make a bunch of torches, bring my 2 enchanted pickaxes down, and cue the time-lapse montage? Time-lapse. It's a time-lapse kind of thing. Well, it's a first-person time-lapse, so it's a bad time-lapse, but oh well. Okay, so I've let a bit of the copper smelt. I've gathered all of the things from that mining trip. We actually got a lot of copper. I'm going to let some more of that smelt up. Don't mind if I do. And we're going to start building a bit. So we might actually get closer to being done than I expected today. Well, let's see if I remember to actually craft these into blocks. That'd be nice. 13 blocks, don't mind if I do. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to do the copper dome today, but if I can make the towers just a little bit taller, that's good enough for me. So, polished andesite, 4 stacks, that should be good. And then it's just a matter of placing these. Oh, I love placing blocks. But when I'm up here, I'm actually rethinking, maybe what we'll do instead of the, like, decoration thing I was thinking, is that we make another circle up here. And that circle then is used as like smelting and things. So we'll have a chest here that sends things up, smelts, and then comes back down. I think that'd be pretty cool, and it's a bit reminiscent of what I usually do in, or what everybody usually does in modded Minecraft. So if we just do this, like so. I mean, it's basically a auto smelt system from modded Minecraft, but we're doing it in vanilla. I think that's going to be neat. So we can have an array of furnaces. I've never actually done that in vanilla. I usually just go for the, well, I'll have one hopper split into like 2 furnaces, and that's about it. Nothing more advanced than that. And I'd like to try doing some more advanced things in this world. Oh yeah, I'm missing that block. There we go. I mean, it's Minecraft, right? So, you know, there's no point in not trying to do more advanced things and more creative things. It's kind of the point of the game. Actually, this is going to be perfect. I just counted, and if we do another 5 blocks up here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, that's going to be the same height. Is that, did I count that correctly? Yes, I did. It's going to be the same height as the bottom segment, and I think that's going to look pretty damn dope. So, got to build that up now, which means we need to use more of the tuff. Probably not going to be able to install much of that storage I was talking about. It's yeah, the storage episode is more of a building episode, so I guess storage is going to be next time, which is fine. Then I can title, instead of I built a storage thing, I can call this I built a tower. Wow, what a great video title. This is actually turning out a bit bigger than I wanted it to from the beginning. My intention wasn't to build a big base this early on. And I mean, it's not massive, but it's like, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. I actually have another idea that I can use this floor for, and then we'll make yet another floor on top of that for the smelting system. Okay, this is... Can I jump that? No, I can't. It's 5 blocks. Why am I trying to jump that? But I can turn this into like a modular sugarcane or other farm. I feel like sugarcane is probably the first priority, but like cactus. Cactus isn't that useful. But it could be modular, so there could be 4 tiny sugarcane farms working into the same goal. I mean, it's a pretty cool setup, and you have like big tanks up here, right? Anyways, I'm just gonna place these copper blocks, and then I think we're done with tower building for today. I feel like it's taken up all of like the entire episode, and that wasn't my intention. Let's see here. We'll do copper right there. And I should probably fill in the... No, it's filled in. Oh, look at that. This floor's done, actually. Cool. We'll just put these in, and then I'm gonna go get a thing, and we're gonna go do another thing. I can't speak. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab a saddle, which is basically the same thing in Swedish, so that's pretty useful. And we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna see if we can't find ourselves a horse. A big ol' fast ol' horsey boy. And also, is my iron farm still working? Very good question. There are 3 villagers, but they're stuck in a hole. At least they're not dying, that's good. I don't know if that's produced anymore. I'm gonna have to look at that later. Don't worry about it. It works. It's a perfect iron farm with no flaws whatsoever. Flawless masterpiece. Now I kind of like the look of the horse up there. Just, you know, he's all on his lonesome, king of the hill. I bet he's gonna be either a fast jumper or a high sprinter. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's how those stats work. That's the prefix for those stats. Hi there. I'm gonna ride you now. I don't think you quite understand. This isn't up to you. It's already been decided by the council. Thank you. There we go. Got him. Alright, so... Is this fast? I feel like this is a decently fast horse, right? He has some HP, and now he's losing it. But this feels pretty good. I should probably set up a testing arena for it at some point to try and get a perfect horse. But we'll do 1, 2, and 3 blocks. Let's just see if he can do it. I mean, okay, what 1 block he can do. I don't know why I added that. He can jump 2. Can he jump 3? That is a... Oh, no, he can. Okay, so he's a 3-block jumper, maybe 3.5. Do I have any slabs? No. Well, if he can jump 3, he can probably do 3.5. But can he do 4? No. Alright, so 3.5. You know, you're pretty good. You're pretty good, horsey. We're gonna have to figure out a name for you, though. And I'm actually gonna let you guys figure out a name for him because I have no idea. You can't fit down here, right? No, that would have been too convenient. Anyways, you're gonna live in my house for now. You stay here. Just enjoy yourself. Don't go up the stairs! Why? Are you dumb? Yes, why? This is not an amusement park. This is a very serious place of business where transactions happen. The transaction of tears from my tear canals to my cheeks when I sleep every night. I actually kind of like the design of this this tower. I think it's going to look good if I do a couple of more of these and maybe add some like details and stuff. It's pretty good looking. I'm actually going to add some of those details straight away. I'm going to add some stairs. Yeah, very creative. And then I'm going to do another thing, actually. Also, I got a question to ask, and I mean, I think I know the answer, because the people who have watched this far are going to answer one thing, and the people who don't watch this far aren't going to answer at all. But, what length should these videos be? Should I do, because right now I'm doing like 20 to 40 minute episodes, right? But maybe I should start doing like an hour plus? Maybe that's a thing? I try to like, I mean, at that point I could basically just do it raw. Right now the footage is almost raw, but the only editing I do is that I pause and unpause the recording while playing. I actually don't remove anything in editing. So everything you see is what I record on first try, and it's pretty terrible. But I could do longer episodes. I could remove all of the weight, this. I don't need to have that part where I pause the recording and then start again in a different place. Also, that kind of worked, actually. I like the vibe of that. But now the thing I want to do is I'm actually going to grab that horse and we're going to go to a little trip. I really want to get spruce. I want to rebuild this house with spruce and dark oak. Here we go, horsey. I don't need food. I only need you. Yep. All right. Let's try that again. Yeah. This way. I actually never marked out the spawn chunks, but I think spawn chunks is roughly in this area over here. In hindsight, having a better jumper horse would have been good. This guy is really bad for this, actually. He's not a good explorer. But hey, at least in a straight line he can run very fast, and that's very helpful on hills, because there are so many straight lines. The sarcasm is unreal. Because it's not there, completely honest. There are so many straight lines. And now I'm at the top of a mountain, which is bad. It does make for a pretty good aesthetic, though. That's pretty cool. I like that view. Can we see anything from here? No. I can just see more birch. This is a bit precarious. I'm just slightly scared. I don't want to kill my horse on day 1. I'd prefer if he lived at least 2 episodes. Otherwise, I'm going to look like a bad guy. Oh, we found cows. That is good. I need leather. And I'm refusing to kill the horses because, you know, I don't want to kill a horse. It's kind of messed up, but I can kill a cow. I like to eat cow. I've actually eaten horse before because scandalous once IKEA accidentally had horse meat in their meatballs. That was a whole thing. And of course, as a true patriotic Swede, the only place I've ever had horse meat is at IKEA because everything happens at IKEA. Oh, dark oak. Hello. Hi there. I like that. I'm kind of interested in seeing if I can find a woodland mansion. I mean, if I can find one close to my home, that'd be neat. Get some totems of dying that I could use for the Ender Dragon fight. I don't really particularly want to die during the Ender Dragon fight. I'm preferring not to do that because it's just a pain. No mansions, but another great view. Sick. Probably should have brought a bed. Yeah. Yeah, horsey. I'm gonna have to figure out a name for you. But yeah, we're out of luck here. No beds, and it's about to be night. I'm just gonna try getting a couple of saplings, and then we'll run atop of the forest. I need 4 saplings. That's all I care about. All right, I have 4 saplings. I'm gonna skedaddle as fast as I can on my little bird feet because I'm terrified. Is that my horse? That's not my horse. That is not a horse. That's my horse. Hello. Why are you hiding from me? Let's go. There's a skeleton shooting me, and I see 2 fires at the same time. That is a good, bad? It's a neutral omen. If it was only 1, I'd think hell was here. But it's 2 of them, so surely that's luck, right? And good cancels out bad, that means it's neutral. Oh, and then the portal, the thing. Hello. I'm gonna look at that. My brain is just absolutely not functioning right now, if you couldn't tell that before. Trash. Oh, efficiency 5, efficiency 4. I'll do that, and then I'll get out of here, because this is terrifying. Alright, we're on the beach now. Beach means safe, except for those skeletons up there. But other than that, you know, we're doing fine. We're running. There are like a billion... There's so many skeletons. Multiple skeletons. So many. Oh, there's a mansion! There's a mansion! There's a mansion! There's a mansion. It's right there. It's like 1,000 blocks from my base. Alright, sick. That's just like the... Oh my god. Just like the trial chamber, gonna have to be another day because I am not fit to do that right now. And I also kind of don't want to start getting totems yet. Feels a bit cheaty, to be honest, to have those items right now. Just like diamond armor, that's why I haven't made any. Oh, they're shooting my horse! They're shooting my horse! Why is this place so awful? Why are there so many mobs? Maybe it's because I am on hard difficulty, but still, why so many mobs? And also, how big is this dark oak forest? This is just dark oak. There's nothing but dark oak and creepers and things. Oh no, the creepers can get in the trees. The trees have creepers now. That's bad. That's really bad. Can I jump this? Thank you. And yes, I do get scared in Minecraft, even though I'm a grown man. This game is scary, man. It's an actual terrifying game. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna travel by boat when I go back, and I'm actually probably gonna start traveling by boat. Oh yeah, and also we get out of the dark oak area. We're in a birch forest now. I've been in like three biomes in total, doing pretty well for my... Why did you go down on the ground, you stupid Aquarius? Equinox? Equinox, isn't that like... It's something. I know it's something. That's for sure. Can you go in the boat? I actually genuinely don't know if they can go in the boat. I'd like for him to... That works. Alright, well, we'll try that again. Okay. Horse. Boat. Now. In. Get in there. Get in there. I know you want to. I know you want to. I actually don't know if they can. Maybe it's something stupid like they have to be in a minecart to get... Why? So unnecessary. And he took the item as well. So unnecessary. Now the other guy... Okay, actually, no, he didn't. He took the flesh. So we're gonna kill him. Yeah, you're done, dude. You're done. Okay, so apparently you need a lead, which I don't have. So, yeah, we're gonna have to figure out another way across this river. I really don't want to die from dysentery trying to cross the river here. Also, I think there was a guy throwing tridents over here just a minute ago. Trying to avoid getting into contact with that guy. I guess we're bridging. That's a waste of, you know, all of my axe durability, but, you know, oh well. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. At the very least, I get to keep my horsey for a while longer. Don't tell him, but when we go back, he's gonna be turned into glue for my boat. It's his stupid fault for not being able to go by boat. That's a cool mountain over there. I'm gonna take a look. Oh yeah, that is a cool mountain. That's a really cool mountain. God damn. Look at that. I could build something with that. I'm not gonna build anything with this because I live so far away, but still it looks good. And another plains biome. Thank you very much, game. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything of use. I would like to find a shipwreck and maybe a treasure map. To get one of those things, the conduits. A conduit would be cool. This doesn't look like an area for shipwrecks, though. And also, I'm just gonna sneak up on the top of this mountain and see if there is any cherry. A cherry wood thing, sapling, would be great. Oh, I see one. Actually, speaking of the devil, it's over here. This place is way cooler for a base. This is like peak. This is actually peak. Not just because it's a high peak, but it's like actual peak place to have a thing. So I'm just gonna head on up here. There we go. Didn't go in the water. Still the champ. And get some of those cherry trees. And that's probably gonna be... Hello? Hi there. You're looking very intently at me. I do not appreciate that. That's very creepy. But I'm gonna go to the top here. I'm gonna get some cherry wood. And we are gonna end off for today. And I will find my way back between episodes. Because... This is boring to watch. It keeps getting cooler. It's such a cool place. Why didn't I build here? It's way better than my stupid home. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed and you haven't already, please consider subscribing and liking the video, as I really do appreciate it. Share it with a friend if you really, really, really liked it, because I really do appreciate it. And that's going to be it this time. I will see you guys next time. I'm trying to see if there's anything fun behind me before I end the episode, but I think that is a no. Actually, no, there's a savannah. That's pretty cool. Bye!